Good morning, friends. So we are getting ready to head out and meet up with my friend Tia. We're planning today to go over Tennessee Pass and Independence Pass here in Colorado. We may switch it up. We're going to look at the weather report one last time before we take off because we definitely want to see these passes before the snow starts falling. And unfortunately, I am traveling and have other commitments for the next 2 weekends, so I will not be able to ride. So that being said, we're going to get the bikes packed up and head down to meet Tia. We're rolling out from Rifle and heading east on I-70 into Colorado's high country. The morning's cool, the skies are clear, and the mountains are calling. The next stretch through Glenwood Canyon never gets old, with its sheer cliffs, river views, and tunnels carved right through the rock. It's from here that we'll start the climb towards Minturn, where the real ride begins. As we climb up out of I-70 near Minturn, we pull off at the overlook for the abandoned town of Gilman. Gilman's one of Colorado's classic ghost towns, perched on the cliffs above the Eagle River. It was founded in 1886 as a booming silver and lead mining town. Back in the day, it had everything from a school to a hospital, and even its own electric plant. But in the 1980s, the EPA declared the area a Superfund site because of contamination from heavy metals and mine drainage. The entire town was evacuated, and it's been off limits ever since. From the overlook, you can still see old buildings clinging to the cliffside, a frozen piece of Colorado's mining history. Not far up the road is Red Cliff Bridge, officially called the Eagle River Bridge. So everybody, we have decided that we're going to make a little detour to our trip. We found out that there's a road underneath this Red Cliff Bridge, and so we're going to turn off, take this road at least to Red Cliff, and we may do a little bit of a loop, but if we can't figure out where we're going, we'll just turn back and get back on Highway 24, head towards Leadville. But from what we can tell, we can get on this road and then go through Red Cliff and get back on 24 without having to turn around. So we're going to see how it goes, and we're going to have fun doing it. The bridge was built in 1940 as a part of the New Deal era and is now listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It's a steel deck arch bridge stretching 471 feet across the Eagle River and the town of Red Cliff below. The main span itself is 200 feet long, and the whole bridge sits at 8,650 feet in elevation, surrounded by rugged cliffs and thick forest. Red Cliff is one of the oldest towns in Eagle County. It was established in 1897 and actually served as the county seat before Eagle took over. The town sits in a narrow canyon, and the most iconic landmark here is the Red Cliff Bridge. We all thought there was a paved road back up to Highway 24, but that turned to dirt pretty quick as we reached the other side of this small town. So we doubled back the way we came. Next stop, Leadville, the highest incorporated city in North America. We grabbed lunch at the Silver Dollar Saloon, which dates back to 1883. It's one of Leadville's oldest continuously operating bars, and rumor has it that both Doc Holliday and the unsinkable Molly Brown once stopped in for a drink. The interior still has that authentic Old West charm with tin ceilings, historic photos, and that creaky wooden floor that just adds to the vibe. So we just had a delicious meal at the historical Silver Dollar Saloon here in Leadville, and then now we're gonna head back. We're gonna hop on the bikes and head over towards Twin Lakes and Independence Pass. We are gonna take a quick fuel stop here at the outskirts of Leadville before we take off. Highway 82 climbs to an elevation of 12,095 feet, making it one of the highest paved passes in North America. The road was originally a wagon trail built in the 1880s to connect the mining towns of Leadville and Aspen. At the summit, there's a pull-off with 360-degree alpine views and crisp mountain air. The pass is only open from late May to October, since winter snow makes it impassable. Here we are. We made it to the top of Independence Pass in the Continental Divide. Next stop is we're going down into Aspen. It's been a beautiful day so far. We haven't hit any weather. We might hit a little bit as we go, but it's been a great day. Loving it. Dropping down the west side of Independence Pass, the scenery totally changes. The steep switchbacks give way to aspen groves and wide valleys as we roll into Aspen, one of Colorado's most famous mountain towns. Aspen started out as a silver mining boomtown in the 1880s, part of the same rush that built Leadville and Gilman. At its peak, it had over 12,000 residents and was one of the richest silver camps in the country. But when the silver crash of 1893 hit, the town nearly died overnight. The population dropped to just a few hundred people. It wasn't until the 1940s when Chicago industrialist Walter Pepka and his wife Elizabeth came through that Aspen was reborn, this time as a ski resort and cultural hub. Even today, you can still see old Victorian mining homes mixed in with modern architecture and high-end boutiques. It's a blend of old and new Colorado. From Aspen, we hop back on Highway 82 heading west. The route follows the Roaring Fork River all the way down the valley, passing through towns like Snowmass, Basalt, and Carbondale. Once we hit Glenwood Springs, the landscape opens up again. This town sits right at the confluence of the Colorado and Roaring Fork rivers, and it's famous for its natural hot springs, which have been attracting travelers since the 1880s. The Glenwood Hot Springs Pool that sits downtown is one of the largest natural hot spring pools in the world. Just downriver, you've also got the Iron Mountain Hot Springs and the Glenwood Cavern Adventure Park, which actually sits on top of a mountain and has cave tours and roller coasters with killer views of the canyon below. Glenwood actually has its own bit of Wild West history. Doc Holliday, the same gunslinger I mentioned back in Leadville, came here in 1887 hoping the hot springs would help his tuberculosis. Sadly, he passed away a few months later, and you can still visit his grave up in Linwood Cemetery overlooking town. From here, we're jumping back onto I-70 for the last leg of the trip back to Rifle, wrapping up one of the best day loops you can do in the Rockies. Good morning, y'all. So we had a fabulous time yesterday going over Independence Pass and Tennessee Pass, and I hope that you enjoyed the trip with us. We made it back to Grand Junction, got everything all put away for Levi to go back to work, and now it's time for me and our four-legged boys to head home to Rifle. I hope you enjoyed the trip and the adventure. It's beautiful country. It's about to really start turning the colors of fall. It's starting to get colder come October-ish. Independence Pass will close for the season. It just gets way too much snow up there, and they do not plow it. And so that'll close come October-ish, and so I'm glad that we got a ride in before the snow started falling. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And until then, I hope that you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can follow on for more adventures. Until next time, keep adventuring, keep two wheels down, and have a great day.